Okay, y'all, it is Monday of week 23. We're getting a nice, good early start this morning. Huge thanks to the Martins, Michelle and Blake, for putting us up through the weekend. Spent some time with them yesterday, Sunday. And Blake's driving my load ahead to our next stop, almost out to Duffel. So that's where we're gonna be headed towards today. We got 22 miles to go. We're gonna be camping out at this sawmill. So that should be cool. Yeah, we're gonna be on a back road for the first little while here, and then we're getting on Highway 142. And that'll be the day.
Got spring starting to come in the Ozarks.
Well, guys, this is pretty cool. My horse almost stepped on him. I found a painted turtle sitting in the grass. Oh, look how pretty that is. All right, man. We'll leave you alone.
Lucky find number 2 of the day. Little whitetail shed. Probably 2 years old. Crossing Forest Creek.
Guys, I don't know what it is about the South, but all these freaking plants are just thorny, man. Everything's just covered in spikes out here. It's an entire bush of thorns. Okay, guys, we are rolling into JSK Lumber. Sawmill here that'll be letting us their pasture for tonight. All right, it is Tuesday, and I'm headed towards Duffel, Missouri. We're gonna be passing through there today over to Oxley. We gotta stay out there with our new friend, David Buxton. He hauled the gear ahead for me, so a huge thanks to him. And then also a huge thanks to John Klepsig for letting us stay at his sawmill up here last night. So, yeah, we've got a not too bad a day, just 18 miles. Coming into Duffel.
Back to what I said about everything being spiky in the South. This is currently wrapped in Eddie's tail. Yeah, I don't even know how long he was dragging that.
All right, guys, it is Wednesday, and I am almost to Naylor, Missouri, and it is our last day in the Ozarks. We are dropping down. It's slowly getting flatter. We are headed down into the Mississippi River Valley. So things are about to flatten out. Gonna get back into some farmland. And yeah, huge thanks to David Buxton and Kim and their whole family for putting me up last night. I just recently learned this, but apparently Missouri is the state with the 3rd most beef cattle in it. Okay, we're going through the town of Naylor. Well, guys, things have really flattened out here in the Mississippi River Valley. Ozarks are long behind us now. This is how it's gonna be for probably the next week and a half. I've got a message for people of the South. If you have a dog that's running loose that will just walk off with a total stranger just because they passed in front of your house and completely abandon you, you might want to consider tying them up. or put them in your house or something. Because this is the third dog now that I've had do this since getting into Missouri. I had one this morning too that I had to yell at. This one's more persistent. These dogs of the South, man, either hate their owners or really want to go on a horseback trip across America. It's terrible, guys. I like yelled at him, swinging my McCarty at him. He will not quit. He thought it was a game. Got a bald eagle sitting on the telephone wire, and there he goes. Alright guys, now I want to introduce you to one of my favorite pieces of equipment. As you can imagine, everything I carry on this trip needs to be tough and durable, especially my bags. And that's why I want to introduce you to the Burrow duffel bag made by Canvas Cutter. Now you guys are probably thinking, Harvath, this is just another duffel bag, and that is where you are wrong. Not only is this made out of 12-ounce canvas, it has YKK zippers and waterproof tape on all of the interior seams, making this thing incredibly waterproof and resistant to moisture. I have left mine out in the snow, in the rain. It has been dragged through the mud, and you would never even know it by its condition, but also because my clothes have never been wet and not even a little bit moist inside of this duffel bag. The Burrow features 61.5 liters of capacity, maximizing the amount of space while still being able to use this as a carry-on bag on an airplane. It features 4 exterior pockets, including an underside laptop pocket and an easy access front side pocket that can hold a passport or wallet. Not to mention one of my favorite features, the hideaway backpack straps, which easily pull out and clip on, making a natural and comfortable feeling backpack for when you need to haul your bag a long ways into camp. But I'm telling you guys, this thing is tried and tested with me. It has been packed on the backs of my horses nearly 2,000 miles as one of my top packs. And aside from a little dust, it looks just as great as the day I got it. I absolutely do not see myself ever getting another one of these bags, only because I can't imagine ever needing another one. I think I've found my duffel bag for life. So go check out Canvas Cutter and get yourself a Burrow duffel bag if you are an outdoorsman, or if you're just someone who loves to travel. You got to check these things out. All of the products that they carry are just such high quality, and they are built to last. So I will drop the link in the description so you guys can go see all the incredible stuff that they make. Okay, we're going over the Hargrove Bridge. Going over the Black River. Cool thing about this bridge is it's got a pivot underneath it, and it used to be able to open sideways so that when a boat had to go underneath it, they could hook their chains up to the boat and open the bridge and then close it behind them. It's getting swampy in some of these lowlands. Okay, it is Thursday and I am in Butler County, Missouri. We just crossed over the Black River. Last night I stayed with Don and Brenda Yarborough, so huge thanks to them for putting me and Eddie and Denver up last night. Also huge thanks to Brandon Ray for taking the load ahead to where we're going to stay tonight. He's been helping me track down some places. Anyways, we got a 20-mile day. It's nice and cool, and it is nice and flat. Going over the St. Francis River. Okay, coming into Stoddard County. Well guys, it looks like that black dog finally quit after almost 2 days of riding. And he almost got hit by like 5 cars. So yeah, tie your dogs up, please. Anyways, we are just 3 or 4 miles out, coming towards the end of the day. Down here, these rivers are fairly man-made, because back in the day, long before farming came in, this was all swampland. So big old canals and rivers were dug to drain all the water they could put fields in. Okay, it is March 2nd, and I am here in the Mississippi River Valley. We are headed to New Madrid today. Got a short day, just 15 miles. Huge thanks to Bobby Aycock for putting us up last night. Camped out over at his farm. And yeah, it's warming up, but the downside is the mosquitoes here are coming out. And I'm sure it's not near as bad as it gets down here, but yeah, we're getting bit here and there. Denver's not liking it. We're gonna pick up some Sawyers for these guys and for me too, because ticks are gonna get real bad here this time of year. I already had to pull one off my stomach a couple days ago. All right, guys, so the reason this cemetery is called Mounds Park Cemetery is because of this little mound right here, and it's not just any regular old hill, it's not natural. It was built by Native Americans anciently, long time ago, and it's a burial mound where they used to bury their dead. It was likely built by the Adena tribe, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if the Adena were down this far into Missouri. But yeah, these ancient Native Americans built mounds all over this region of the country. And yeah, they're kind of our leftover ruins in the heartlands of America. This will be our stay here on the Mississippi River tonight. Well, there it is. The mighty Mississippi. The longest and biggest river in the United States. I can't believe that's a river. It looks like a darn lake, but she's moving, sure enough. That is something else. Got a big old cargo barge coming down. News reporter was just here. She told me they haul all sorts of things, rock and grain and all sorts of different commodities. Well, it is Sunday, and this spot is absolutely beautiful, right on the river. The downside is it's basically the town hotspot. Everybody driving through my camp and whatnot all day long, all night. And I got people coming down trying to touch the horses while they're on their pickets, so that's kind of a pain in the neck, but you know, everyone means well. Anyways, yeah, not my favorite camping spot, but oh well. So this town in New Madrid is named after Madrid, Spain. And it is one of the first settlements on this side of the Mississippi River, and it is the first settlement by the United States in Missouri. And yeah, it goes way back to the early 1800s. So a lot of cool history here, being the first town in Missouri right on this river. Oh my gosh, they've been doing this last couple of days like they've never been this nice to each other. They have always fought with each other, and now look at them. Scratching each other.